So I was in New York, and I was doing what we always do, just talking to the people on the street. You know, I speak several different languages. We normally, what we want to do is we pick a theme, and we just find out what language they speak, where they're from, and if I have a common language with them, I speak. My videographer saw a guy that we seemed to know, you know. He was like, that guy, he's, you know, on the news or whatever it was. He said something. He didn't really know. It was a young guy, 21 years old. I looked at him, and I also recognized him, but I don't know Don Lemon by name, you know. And so he was interviewing people as well. We passed each other. I said, you know, kind of, hey, let's just talk. And so you got two guys holding mics in front, so it already looks very, you know, very strange. Yeah, the conversation went.
Who is the real president-elect, do you think?
Donald Trump won, I believe.
Democratic lawmakers in Washington are calling Elon Musk President Musk now, and they're saying Donald Trump is the vice president or the head of communications.
What's? Wait a second. No one said that.
Really? Have you not watched and paid attention to the news?
Absolutely not. I'm paying attention to what I'm doing during my day so I can try and get a better life and get ahead.
Okay, do you have your phone with you?
I do.
Why don't you Google right now?
Yes, tell me.
President Musk and see what comes up.
No. But that's already a loaded question, you realize.
Tell me, give me the sources.
Axios, Business Insider.
Oh.
We don't trust
Keep
any
going,
of these. The
keep
common
going,
man doesn't
keep
trust
going,
any of this.
keep going.
ABC News,
Oh,
Washington
keep
Post,
going.
New York Times,
The
The Atlantic.
Oh!
I don't trust any of these.
Oh!
I don't trust any of them.
Okay.
I don't trust any of these. We're the common man. We don't trust any of these. No one trusts the government. No one trusts the common news. We don't trust any of that anymore.
Well,
Independent news, we are the ones that own the news now. People trust me. They don't trust MSNBC because I care and I'm actually one of them.
I can't disagree with you.
Okay.
Because
Then.
I get a lot of people coming to me saying, I only watch, I don't watch corporate media anymore.
Right.
Very interesting. Obviously, I wasn't expecting that. Elon retweeted this encounter, which sent it to God knows what. And then Joe Rogan, and then so on and so forth. And, you know, it's just kind of been this thing running around, you know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I agree with you if you want to know where I stand on that. I mean, I stopped watching the news maybe 15, 18 years ago. I made a conscious decision to let go of that. There was this pull inside of me that I hear from other people when I bring this up, and it's like, well, if I stop the news, I'm an irresponsible citizen. How am I going to be informed? It's my duty to know what's going on in my society. And I think that there is a little truth to that. I do generally know what's happening. I kind of get it secondhand through individuals, and once a story kind of trickles into me and to my awareness through various friends and acquaintances, then I'll look it up and do my own research. But on the whole, I don't follow the news, and I realized that whenever I was watching the news, I would end up feeling either angry or hopeless and depressed. And I realized that that wasn't really helpful for my mental health. I'd see all these terrible incidents happening around the world, and misery and death and catastrophe, and there was literally nothing I could do about it as a single person, and it just made me end up feeling worse than when I turned on the screen. So I think that information is useful as a precursor to action. Like, if you're going to learn about something, I think you should be prepared to do something with the knowledge that you've gained. However, I was just consuming the information, like I think so many millions of Americans, and it couldn't go anywhere. I had no power, I had no influence. There was nothing I could do to help these individuals on the other side of the globe. So I decided to really only limit myself and to care about causes that I was willing to actually do something about. And that's a tricky situation because a lot of people want you to care about lots of things, right? But there are many things that I'm not willing to go to the barricade for and do anything about, so I don't care about them. It doesn't mean I'm against the movements per se, but it's more like I'm neither for nor against, and I only want to throw my hat in the ring when I'm actually willing to take a stand and do something about it.
I couldn't agree with that more. I have no idea when exactly I left the news, but one thing that I'd add on to that is that you actually clearly don't want everyone caring about everything. We want you to care about men's mental health and how it's best for this. You want the soccer player to kind of be, hey, pay attention to your thing here, or the linguist, go pay attention to that. You want people to be in places where they can actually benefit the rest of the world, and that they're giving up of their best talents and just consuming news and trying to care about everything. It's not, as you said, that you don't care about the rainforest. I don't know if you care about the rainforest or not, but someone else may be more adept at handling that issue and being a part of that and knowing about that, and I think that would build a better world.